Previously on Transformers Prime.
Bulkhead, where's Ratchet?
He's gone.
If Megatron is truly rebuilding the Omega Lock, synthetic energon might be a necessary component.
What did the cortical psychic patch heal?
Only that the synthetic energon formula is unstable.
If the transponder were still attached to Laserbeak, we could follow it.
So we're gonna let this doohickey fly back to Con Central.
And lead us right to Ratchet.
You would like to see the ruins of our devastated homeworld restored to their former brilliance.
You would just try to conquer Cybertron all over again.
But that does not change the fact that you may be Cybertron's only hope of ever seeing life again.
I'll do it.
You sure we don't need to install a GPS on our scout here?
Too risky. Both sides are getting real good at rooting out that kind of trick.
Besides, we don't need a tracker.
We have Optimus.
But won't the con see you coming, big guy?
Not until it's too late. We'll be prepared for immediate mobilization upon your command, sir.
Good luck, Optimus.
Be safe.
Whatever the outcome, know that Ratchet would be most proud of your contribution.
Come on, kid. Let's light this thing.
Fetch me the quantum cyber measure.
Do I look like hired help to you, Autobot?
Knockout, attend to the needs of our esteemed guest.
As you command.
So we know this cyber matter to be produced by an atypical molecular displacement reaction.
Extensive empirical evidence indicates the fundamental instability within the Synthen formulation to be the cause.
Double-blind analysis?
Naturally, the results only confirmed my original hypothesis. Once the erroneous variable has been corrected for, the stabilized synthetic material will bind properly with cybernucleic acid.
And produce a stable form of cyber matter. Remarkable.
Yes, quite an act of providence.
And to think that had we not let you destroy the beasts, none of this would be possible.
Let?
What I meant to say was, those specimens you requested earlier aren't going to prepare themselves, are they?
There is much to do in little time, Doctor. Shall we get back to work?
Certainly.
Prime, haven't heard from you in a while. Everything all right up there?
So far, Agent Fowler.
What happens when the con's ID Laserbeak signal?
We're counting on Optimus making visual contact with the warship before its radar can detect ship.
The boss will be fine.
It's not Optimus I'm worried about.
Knockout, I require a fresh CNA sample.
Knockout, bring this. Knockout, get that. Apparently fetching is all I'm good for lately. It wasn't all that long ago I used to run this lab. Now I'm everyone's gopher. Yes?
The isoprobe. I don't see one.
What a surprise. Anything else?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We stand at the very precipice of a new age. What do you mean our scanners have detected Laserbeak's signal? Starscream, you did destroy the Autobot base, did you not?
With great fervor, my lord. Why do you ask?
Because Laserbeak's frequency has been detected on radar.
But that's not possible. He's right here in Soundwave's torso.
Which is why this would appear to be an Autobot trick, designed to uncover our position and rescue a certain prisoner. But then, one has to wonder, how would they possibly manage to execute such a complex task without the proper facilities?
Allow me to troubleshoot.
The final piece of the puzzle. Thank you, Decepticon Engineering.
Shockwave! Assembly of the Omega Lock is entering the final stage. Your guidance is required.
Understood, my liege. Knockout, supervise our guest in my absence.
Wow, thanks for the big vote of confidence.
I can't allow Megatron to possess the stabilized formula. Not now, or ever.
For the love of what is happening?
The formula's instability. It must have triggered a chain reaction.
Guards, help me extinguish this inferno before it scorches the project. And my finish.
Optimus Prime! How dare you continue to live? Blast that Autobot into oblivion! Frequency isn't emanating from Prime, and it's still on the move. Finish him! If I cannot find the source of the signal before it finds the warship, Megatron will have our heads.
Lord Megatron, there has been a situation, more like an accident, really.
Spit it out!
The prisoner has escaped!
Not bad for an old bot.
If you terminate me, you'll never get your hands on the formula.
Oh, I wouldn't be so certain, Doctor. My experts are working diligently to disentangle your false trail as we speak.
There you are. And down you go.
No.
I need a ground bridge, now!
Nice try. I'll just put this back where it belongs.
Spectrum analysis confirms that the synthetic energon is stable. The formula is now complete.
And your timetable for production?
With the aid of hyper-acceleration technology, not long.
Oh, a pity you won't live long enough to witness the fruits of your labor. But as much as we appreciate your contributions, Doctor, I've made a promise to someone that I intend to keep.
Do you feel defenseless, Autobot? Good. Now you know what my fellow Predacons endured right before you massacred them!
Optimus to base. Come in.
Commander, have you determined the warship's location?
No, Ultra Magnus. The transponder has been destroyed. We are no closer to finding Ratchet than when we began.
Lord Megatron, synthesis of the cyber matter required to cyberform Earth has commenced.
Splendid, Shockwave. Move the Omega Lock into position. I want to be ready.
At last, good riddance to a wretched species.
Although I will say they manufacture some fine-looking automobiles.
Just get it over with. It's not like I could ever live with myself, knowing the role I played in humankind's extinction. But if you want to avenge your cohorts, don't stop with me. Keep avenging all the way to Megatron.
What? What do you mean?
Your high and mighty leader wanted your Predacons exterminated and simply allowed us to do his dirty work for him.
Nothing but a false claim to save your own spark.
You consider yourself an intelligent being, don't you? Then rise above your base instincts and analyze the situation. We followed a trail that day with the desperate hope that it would lead to an Energon mine. We had no idea we would find Shockwave's laboratory.
The coincidence barely seems plausible.
Because it wasn't a coincidence. Energon was clearly planted to lure us there by Megatron.
Why would my liege wish to destroy us?
Having just been on the receiving end of your might, one theory springs to mind. Megatron fears you, and any like you.
Lord Megatron, Predaking is on a rampage and moving rapidly toward the...
Autobot Base, do you read? This is Ratchet. Can anyone hear me?
Loud and clear, old friend.
Yes, Ratchet!
It's all right. Listen to me. Megatron has managed to rebuild the Omega Lock on board his warship. I've deactivated the Decepticon shielding system. You should be able to get a fix on my coordinates. Optimus, you must hurry. Megatron is preparing to cyberform Earth as we speak.
Ratchet? Autobots, lock on to those coordinates and prepare to storm the warship.
You heard our leader. We're going in, and we're going in heavy. Gear up.
They can't leave without saying goodbye.
No time for that, and no need. They'll be back.
Initiating ground bridge.
Members of Team Prime, Autobot and Human, it has been my honor to lead you. On this day, the fates of two worlds hang in the balance, and the battle to come may very well be our last. But for Earth, for Cybertron, for our comrade Ratchet, we must take the Decepticon warship.
Are you sure confronting the Beastbot directly is the best option, Lord Megatron?
We shall see how His Majesty fares against the most powerful weapon in our vault, the Dark Star Saber. Megatron!
I'll just go fetch that little something we talked about.
Is it true that you ordered the annihilation of my army?
Indeed. And my only mistake was not seeing the extermination through.
I will tear you apart!
That's the spirit. But I was a champion of the pits of Kaon not only due to my savage might, but also my cunning. You should have heeded my advice and faced me as a beast.
Bravo, my liege. It isn't every day one witnesses the extinction of a species all over again.
One ultimate weapon coming right up. Where's tall, dark, and scaly?
Report.
Lord Megatron, the ship is under attack by the Autobots.
But the warship is cloaked. How is that possible?
The medic lives! Mobilize what remains of our forces! Still, Megalock must be defended at all costs! If Optimus Prime wishes to wage a battle for the fate of both Earth and Cybertron, then I shall oblige him. This will be our last stand.